This year's been pretty good for me and my family. Pretty great, actually, for me and my family. It's been another great year of living here in NYC. It's just a magical place to live. You feel like you're in a movie. So New Year's Eve this year, I'm actually not going to have my kiddos. So it's an Adult Swim only, and I'm going to be at my ranch and having a good time with my sister and my family. That's what I'm going to be doing. All right, so let's look back at some of my highlights from this year. Here we go. So this year, it was earlier in the year, but I got to go. One of my favorite things was getting to go to the Grammys with my son. It's cool every time. I'm not taking away from that, but it's cooler when you go with like your little one who's never done anything like that, and everything is like magical to them. And he had his little Lego boutonniere in his suit, and he looked so fly, and he loved it. He felt it. He felt fresh, y'all. It was really cute. Oh my gosh, this was the most amazing thing. We're on the red carpet, and this woman looks at him and goes, "And what would you like your name to be? Like for the carpet, what was your name?" How she said it, I think he heard like, "What's your stage name?" It's like, she didn't say that. But all of a sudden I was about to say Remington Blackstock, and he said Remington Alexander. I was like, oh, we're going by our first and middle name. Okay. And he let me know that day that that's what he wanted to go by for his stage name, I guess. I don't know. It was really cute. But anyway, he was adorable. It was so much fun. I was nominated for my album Chemistry, which was really cool. That was not so much a fun, inspirational record as it was therapeutic and letting it go, right? So it was a good record for me to make, just to get stuff out. But, you know, it was even cooler when you work on something like that and it's very personal to you, and then it's recognized by the Grammy committee. That's very, very cool. So it was really cool to be nominated. It was even cooler to go with my son.
So in general, what are some standout moments from the show this year? You've had some amazing guests on. Is there anyone that comes to mind?
Ooh, I had no idea that Hugh Grant still had a hold on me. Like he came here and I acted like a moron, and I was like, what's happening? Like, I don't know what's happening. And I got flustered. I got flustered with some Hugh Grant, which I love Hugh Grant. I just didn't realize the extent until he was in my presence. I mean, definitely the birthday present for me, Singing with Heart, was a big highlight, not just for this season, but my life. They're like one of my favorite bands ever, and it was just incredible to get to sit there and not only talk about, you know, these amazing songs that I know and love and hear stories behind, but also to get to sing with them was just really awesome. So that was a big highlight for me. Keith and I got to sing together, which I've been wanting to sing with him for a while, Keith Urban and I. And then Lainey Wilson came on, we got to sing Jelly Roll, we got to sing together, which was cool because we actually met at the Grammys this year and then got to sing on the show together. Chris Martin, that was really rad. Frasier, I got to do the theme song to Frasier, which I was very excited about with Kelsey Grammer. Miranda Lambert and I getting to not only sing together, but then getting to dote on a younger artist that we love, Chappell Roan. That was pretty cool. Kelsey Ballerini, who I love and have been able to tour with, we got to sing together. That was really cool, and it was such a personal song for her, so that was really amazing that she let me jump on that with her. Cher, I love Cher so much. She's just a very cool person. Her memoir is incredible, and it's only part one. Can you imagine part two? It's just so many stories, so many decades of just so much talent, like, and all the different genres she's kind of tapped into as well, like musically speaking and just being on TV doing shows. She's just like this icon that is very chill and cool in person, which they usually say don't meet your heroes. Sometimes you should, because sometimes they're incredible. I don't know, I got to sing with so many people this year.
Can you guess what your most viewed karaoke is on digital this year?
My most viewed karaoke this year? I bet you it's not me. I bet you it's my son. Is it my son? My son, Remy B, I think has more, and he threw some shade at me too when I was like, man, buddy, your video, just by the way, like people like what you did. And he was like, oh, do you get that many people? And I was like, calm down. But he totally played me a little bit on that. That was pretty funny. It's probably Remy.
Well, but for an actual karaoke.
Okay, for an actual karaoke.
My Heart Will Go On.
My Heart Will Go On? Y'all, I can't describe to you how happy that makes me, because I really sucked it up on American Idol singing I Surrender. So the fact that years later I was able to redeem myself, that felt pretty good, yeah. I got to host the tree lighting again this year. You'd think like, oh, last year lit it up, and it did, it moved me. I didn't know it was gonna move me that much, but you're sitting there, this gargantuan tree, and it's so beautiful. It hit me last year, I teared up again this year. It's such a movie moment. You feel like you're in a movie, it is magical, and it snowed. I am a powerful manifester, right, Trisha? I said before the show, I was like, wouldn't it be cool if during this year, it snowed. Because, like, we're just freezing. Even in a normal weather element, you're like, hope I do it. And it's not fun. But when it snows, I was like, let's have it snow. Like, come on. Let's make it snow. It snowed during Little Big Town. I will never forget it. And it was beautiful. And we were all there for it. And it was cool because I got to sing my new song, You for Christmas, that I got to record with Mark Ronson, which I'm a big fan of. So that was really cool. Okay, so I made some predictions or resolutions for 2024. Don't remember one, probably didn't keep them. Let's see if they came true. Probably didn't.
2024 Super Bowl winner will be...
Who did I say?
You said you hope it would be the Cowboys, but you think it would be the 49ers.
So I was right!
Well, 49ers made the Super Bowl.
They made the Super Bowl, but they did not win, which I can feel her energy. Trisha is very upset about it still. But they made it to the Super Bowl.
They did.
So see, there you go.
The place you want to visit the most in 2024, you said, was Montana. Did that happen?
Yes, that's the place I visited most. I did take a couple of little vacations, like with some friends, or well, one really memorable one that on the top of my head is we went to Norway, and that was beautiful. I got to see the lights, stayed in an ice hotel, so cold. But it was cool. But yeah, no, I went to Montana because that's where I want to be.
The next question was, I will finally get blank as a guest on my show, and you answered anyone from Only Murders in the Building. Did it come true?
It did come true. Yes, it did come true. Steve Martin came, and that was way cooler. Sorry, Meryl, but because I hadn't met Steve yet, because he agreed to play on a song of mine on my last album, Chemistry, and he played on it, and we hadn't met yet, and he came to the show, so I was able to meet him. That was really, really cool.
A new skill or talent that you would like to learn, and you said you had the MetaQuest 3 and you wanted to learn piano.
And haven't done anything towards that dream. Haven't done that at all.
Next one was the food you wanted to learn to cook the most is, and you said that you wanted to try and cook a meal a week with the kids while watching football.
Did not happen as well. I actually look at my children and say, who is your mother on football Sunday? Football takes, during the fall, that's where mommy is at. Anyway, we did not cook much at all. All right, it's time to make my 2025 predictions. Hit me with questions.
Okay, 2025 Super Bowl winner will be?
2025 Super Bowl winner. I am gonna say, I love the Cowboys, okay? They are my team. They are my team. Deep inside, even if I make fun of them, that's because they're family. You can make fun of family. Now, you can't make fun of them, but I can. But I will say, my team that I wasn't born into, that I have come to really love, Buffalo Bills are my team, other than the Cowboys. When the Cowboys aren't playing, Buffalo Bills are my team. And I really think they have a really solid chance. Yeah, I think that the Buffalo Bills are gonna win.
A musician that you would love to do a duet with next year?
Annie Lennox.
Oh, I love that.
I just threw it out. I don't know if she'll ever even come here, but I would love to sing with her.
A new skill or talent that you're going to learn in 2025?
A new skill or talent. We're not going to go to the kitchen because obviously I'm a failure there. A new skill or talent. I recently got a bunch more quilting stuff because I really enjoyed quilting. It's very meditative for me. And I've done a lot of Legos. And I feel like that's my other meditative thing, so I feel like I'm going to switch and go back to quilting. So I think I'm going to quilt more, yeah.
The habit you can't wait to kick?
Look, soda is so bad for you, but the burn is so good. It's like a little cherry Coke every now and then, or a Sonic vanilla Coke. Oh my God. But I'm breaking up with you if you come at me with a small vanilla Coke from Sonic. It better be at least a medium. I'm gonna try and quit it, but not quit it, that's dumb. That's if I will fail. I'm gonna say like once a month, okay?
A bucket list item that you want to tick off?
A bucket list item. This is gonna sound posh, but look, I didn't get to go anywhere when I was younger because we were poor. And no offense to my mom, like we didn't have the money to do anything. But I do have some money saved aside, and it's for a little fund that I am gonna start with my kids this summer, but I'm gonna let them pick somewhere in the world that we get to go as a family and really like delve into the culture and go for like a week, because I think that's a really good education. Like, and if I can afford it, that's a really cool thing to do for them, because I had to go on like scholarship in school for things to even possibly do anything like that. So I'm letting them pick.
And finally, I don't know how this one made it on here, but in 2025, you're most excited to reveal that.
Oh my God. There are so many things in 2025 that I'm very excited about. One, I am pretty excited about. Really, I'm pretty excited about it. And yeah, there's just certain things you miss in life, you know? And that's it. I will leave you with that. Happy New Year, y'all. I hope it was a good year, and if it wasn't, well, let's try for this next one. Just live your life and do the best you can. I do hope you have such a wonderful holiday with your friends and family, or if you're chilling, I know a couple people that are gonna be chilling alone because they need some alone time, and I'm like, do you? Whatever's gonna make you happy right now. So, me, I'm gonna be on an ATV in the snow. Peace out. That's different in a different culture, but not mine. So this way. Okay, hi. I was like, wait, what?